Hello and welcome to the Freakin' Rican restaurant channel. Today we're going to be making octopus salad, ensalada de pulpo. So today we're making octopus salad. So here I have a 2 to 3 pound octopus. It's here in this bowl. So I am going to give it a quick rinse with some apple cider vinegar. So you could use maybe about half a cup to a cup, and I'm just going to kind of massage it a bit, give it a nice clean. And we want to see it's pretty clean inside, so that's good. It's nice and clean. Okay. Want to clean off the tentacles, so le estamos dando un bañito. Okay, and then here, what we're going to do here is we're just going to pull out this here. Okay, this eye. Okay. Just like that, and I'm gonna squeeze that. So this here, watch it, looks a little okay, perfect. And we're gonna take this out. Okay, we're gonna throw that out, just like so. Okay, give it a nice rinse. Y ya. Very, very simple. So you see, it's nice and clean. That's how it should look. Okay, and now over here I already put some water to boil. So it's been hopefully it's boiling already. Let's give it a check. So it is pretty hot. It hasn't started boiling, but it will. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna place the octopus right in the pot. Now some people like to keep the skin on. I'm for one, I don't like to keep the skin on. I like my octopus to be fairly white. So I like to take off the entire skin. So we're gonna boil it for about 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm gonna place the octopus just like that in the water. Okay, you could come by, nothing extra special, just the octopus in the water. Now I'm gonna grab our freaking Rican knife. This is 67 layers Damascus steel, high quality knife. Be very careful. Those of you that have gotten them, you've written to me and told me, oh my god, they're super sharp. So yes, they will cut your fingers, so be careful. So I'm gonna put a lid on this. This is for the octopus. I'm gonna put my little timer here for, I'm gonna put an hour. And while I have that timer on, I'm gonna take about 3 cloves of garlic. Okay. Just gonna peel them right quick. And with my knife, I'm gonna kind of smash them and dice them and put them into boil with the octopus. Okay, so actually, you know what, I'm not gonna smash them. I'm just gonna simply cut. Once again, be very careful with our knives. They are extremely sharp. So I'm gonna take and I'm just going to make some slices just like that. Beautiful. And then I'm just gonna put this to cook up with the octopus to give the octopus some added natural flavor. No salt, just the octopus as is. And we're gonna put this garlic in there. And we're gonna give this a quick stir. There you go. And now we are going to actually prepare the peppers and onions como la salsita. So we're gonna do that now, okay? Okay, so now we are basically about to make kind of like an escabeche sauce, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use 2 red peppers. Try to get them as red as possible because then they tend to be like a little on the sweetish side. So I'm just taking off the peels. So 2 red, 1 green, and 1 Spanish onion, okay? So what we want to do is give them a quick rinse, just like that. Some people wash them off with a little soap. You could do that as well, okay? And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just take off this part, okay? Like so. We're gonna grab the inside, and then with the knife, what you're gonna do is just slice it, and then we're gonna cut all of this. Because we don't want that. Just be careful. Once again, with our knives, with any knife, especially if they're very sharp, you want to be careful not to cut yourself. So we got that all out. Just like that. Cut all of the white. So in making this, I like to cut the peppers a certain way. I know a lot of people when they cook, they don't really care too much on how it looks, but more how it tastes. So I'm the opposite. I like everything to look pretty. So because you eat and you look at the food, and so presentation means a lot. So when the peppers are nicely cut and they're all cut the same, it makes it look so much prettier than if they're just cut like however. Okay, so now I'm just gonna grab the pepper and just like that. Okay, so you got it. So I like to show you because some people maybe have never cut a pepper before, so maybe it might be your first time. Okay, and then I'm gonna dice it, but not too small, just like that. But you see they're fairly all the same size. So I'm gonna continue to basically do that with all of the peppers, and then I'll show you how to do the onions, so I'll be back. I'm gonna cut now, but so you see what's so nice about cutting everything and doing everything with passion is that it looks like it. So look how beautiful the peppers are cut, and the green and red peppers, it looks so beautiful. They're all pretty much very similar in size, and so that's what you want. So now that we have finished with this, what we're gonna do is actually I've washed my my bowl out, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put this into the bowl, just like that. Okay, look how pretty. So I always like a little more of red than green because red is so vibrant. Okay, and we're gonna put this right here on the stove, and we're going to begin with the onion. Okay, so the onion, I'm gonna slice off that part, and we're gonna take off the peel. So I just slice it kind of 4 ways, and I'm just gonna take the peel off. So we're gonna take the peel off just like that. Very simple. Okay, but I'm not gonna take off this, okay? because this is what's holding your onion together. So we're not going to take that part off. And then all we're going to do is we're going to cut straight down, but not all the way down. Okay, so we're going to do 3, 1, 2, and 3. And here, down as well, and we're going to do 4. Okay, just like that. And one more, because we want the onion to be equal to the size of the peppers. And now all you're going to do is grab it as a claw, just like that, and you're going to go down. So because you have a nice sharp knife, you can do this pretty easily because your knife is very, very sharp. Okay, this one I think right there, and here we'll finish that off like that. So if you see any pieces that haven't been cut, you could go in and cut, but they all look pretty good. Okay, and for the rest of the onion, what you could do is just now we are going to make a slice, a slide. You know, it's not rocket science, so don't knock yourself out. And there you go. Okay, we have our onions, and our onions are going to go inside the bowl as well, but of course I'm just checking them to make sure that none of them are too large, so they all look pretty good. Okay, beautiful. And now we're going to grab the bowl. You can see how our octopus is doing real quick. So that bad boy is boiling. I think we may have like another half an hour. And now we're going to put the onions into the bowl as well. Just like so. Okay. So there you go. And the big pieces, you know, you could just cut in half. Okay. Now to this, we're gonna add a cup. Excuse me, don't look in my drawer. You know I don't like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna add a cup of olive oil. I'm just gonna take this off. Okay, maybe 3/4 cup of olive oil. Okay, there we go with the olive oil. Now we need some vinegar. So I'm going to do about 1/2 cup of white vinegar. Okay, so like I said, we have a cup, 3/4 cups of olive oil, 1/2 cup of white vinegar, and here I have 1 lime. So we're gonna take that lime and squeeze this bad boy. There you go. Take out all that juice. I've missed you guys. I hope you guys are well. I know a lot is going on in this world. That's why I say, you know what? Let me fill you up with a little octopus salad. Hopefully that'll cheer you up. And seeing me, of course, you know, I miss you guys. The restaurant is open, thank God. We're doing okay. We never closed. Throughout all of this, we've been open. We're just getting indoor dining now this month, at the end of this month. So hopefully, you know, if you guys are feeling up to it, you could always come by the restaurant and give us a visit. This will soon be on the menu. So octopus salad will soon be on the menu. So I'm looking forward to it, as I know you will. Okay, so let me grab my spoon. Don't look in my drawer. Okay. So I'm going to grab my little wooden spoon. Okay, and I'm gonna give this a stir, just like that. I think I went a little crazy with the peppers, to be honest with you. But the colors and the smell, you already smell the lime. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a couple olives. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you how many right now. I'm gonna take about 10, 11 olives, okay? Manzanilla, stuffed manzanilla olives, okay? Those are the ones that are stuffed with the red pepper, okay? And this, what we're gonna do as well is we're gonna slice them, okay? This is gonna give a really good taste to the octopus, okay? So you're gonna come closer so you can actually see. And so again, be very careful with your knife. And so we're gonna take the olive and we're gonna hold it and we're just gonna make slices, just like that, okay? Be careful with your little fingers. Okay, and so we're gonna slice them all up, just like that. Pretty easy. And then we'll add this to the salad. Then we just gotta wait for the octopus to boil, and we're going to take off the skin and chop it up, put it in here, you know, let it sit for, I would say, at least an hour or two, so it could gather all the juices. And actually, compared to the peppers, those olives aren't anything. So I still I still have here. So okay, so we're gonna do all the olives. Like I said, I don't know, maybe I lied, maybe they were like 15. So I'm gonna keep on slicing these, just like that. I hope you guys are doing well. A lot of people have written to us saying, oh my god, where are the videos, we miss you, we want to laugh. And so I'm really looking to, you know, get my schedule together and be able to make more videos for you guys, because I really enjoy them. Right now it's like 10:30 at night, imagine. And here I am cooking up octopus. But here you go. See how beautiful that looks? You could even add more olives, as honestly for all of this I think I am gonna add some more olives. So here I have a teaspoon of oregano. So there you go. A teaspoon of oregano, and here we're gonna use a teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, so a teaspoon of oregano, teaspoon of black pepper. And now what we're gonna do is just basically wait for the octopus to be ready, and we're gonna wrap this in some plastic and refrigerate it. Okay, so once the octopus is done, we'll come back, we're gonna peel it, put it all together, and then of course, time to taste. How do I look? Okay, so we're back. So now it's actually been about an hour and 10 minutes, okay? So the octopus is ready. See, the water is very like red. Okay, and now we're gonna turn this off. Woo! I'm getting an octopus facial. Yes, open up those pores. Octopus and garlic facial. Pa que tú veas, 2 in 1. Spa and cooking. Okay, now we're gonna put some cold water. Cool down this bad boy. So you want cold water so you don't get hot. And now you just want to take off, you know, the skin. So you see, it all just comes right off. Solto. That's it. Easy. As Victor is making little gross sound effects because he doesn't like octopus, but I love octopus. A good octopus salad, delicious. Oh, that was hot. So yeah, so this is really easy. There's nothing complicated about this recipe. You just wanna, clean it off, okay? And that's what we're doing. You see, estamos limpiando todo esto. So everybody cooks different. I like to get all of this off. So you see, everything. Just the white. I like just the white. So I'm gonna keep on doing this. Feel free, if you want to keep the tentacles on, you can. I don't like the tentacles on, so I like to clean it all off. So as you see, what I'm doing is just kind of taking everything off, like that. So I'm going to clean off all of the octopus and then I'll be right back, okay? So I'm almost done here. As you can see right there, those are pretty clean. So I'm trying to take off pretty much all the tentacles. I don't like it. I mean, octopus is expensive, so if you want to leave that on, you could definitely leave it on, and you'll get more out of your octopus. But me personally, I don't like it. So as you can see, you see these tentacles. So when it starts cooling down, all you want to do is just run your fingers through it, just like that. Okay, so this is going to take you about a good 10-15 minutes, but maybe if you want to get like kids to like octopus, I don't think they want to see tentacles, or even a lot of grown-ups just don't like it. I don't like it. So at least if you clean it off, the salad it's going to look beautiful because of the colors and the white of the octopus. Okay, so you see, you just run your nail right straight down and all of that comes off. At the tips, it's okay. If you want to leave that on, you could. And here I wanted to show you this. So this is from the head. You wanna not use this. Okay, so this is what I took out of the head. This is the head. So you want to make sure that the head is nicely cleaned inside and out. Okay, so you want to make sure everything is nice and clean. So some people, like I said, they don't like taking the extra couple minutes, but I don't mind because I'm gonna eat it. So I'm gonna eat it and you're gonna eat it, so I do everything with love. Okay, so here we go. You hear a little squeaking in the background. That's our child. We have a addition to our family, which I'll show you in a little bit. So now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to start to cut it up. Okay, so we're going to take it like that. Okay, just cut them up. So really, out of an octopus, you don't get so much, but it is quite expensive and it's a big deal. So you want to make it as delicious as possible, because this is not something you eat every day, because it is a little more expensive. And so now we're just going to take it and we're going to slice like that, you see? Okay. So like I said, you don't get so much. A bigger octopus, you get, obviously a lot more. So Okay, and you're gonna do the same thing with the head. Okay, you'll cut this up. Okay, and then you're gonna put this into the peppers and the olives, what we made. So there you go. Okay, so we are back, and so for this recipe, I made so much of the escabeche sauce with the peppers and everything. So for this recipe, you'll need either 2 octopuses that are 2 to 3 pounds, or just get a very big one that's about 6 pounds for the whole entire recipe. So I took out pretty much half of the mix because I don't want it to be all peppers and onions and no octopus. So I already took out half of the mix, and now I'm adding the octopus here. Okay, just like so. Now I'm just gonna add a little of the freaking Sazon, which is gonna give it a little bit of color and a lot of flavor. So I'm gonna do about a 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, so there you go. And the same thing for our adobo. We're gonna use about a 1/4 teaspoon as well. It's the freaking all natural adobo, and I'm gonna put about the same. Okay, a little pink Himalayan salt. There you go. And now we're gonna stir this bad boy. You don't have to add so much salt, because remember, this has vinegar, this has olives, and this has lime. Okay, so right now wouldn't be the time to taste, because the octopus has to soak in these juices, I would say, for at least an hour. If you could do 2 to 3 hours, would be even better. The longer, the better. So when you're gonna make this recipe, try to have time. If you're gonna make it for guests, make it in the morning. If you're having guests, come over in the evening, because you want them to really get that flavor experience, and you can only get that through time. Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit for maybe about 2 hours, because I want to enjoy it on camera with you, and I'll be back. And so we are back. This is the next day, because I was so tired. It was, I don't know, like 11 at night. I was just like, I can't do time to taste right now. But today I am ready to do time to taste. So obviously, since it was overnight, look how amazing that looks. It is gonna taste absolutely amazing. So here is my dish. And so I'm just gonna place this right there. Nice amount of salad. And then I actually have some vegetable chips. So there you go. And then I'm gonna just put some vegetable chips on the side. Just kind of like that. Beautiful. And so there you go. Octopus salad with a little vegetable chips. And now is the time. The time to what? To taste. And so now it is the best time of all. It's the time for what? The time to taste. Look at this plate. It looks amazing. And if you guys can see, look how beautiful the octopus looks. It looks nice and clean. It looks presentable. We added a little garnish and a couple of plantain chips. These are juca, batata, You could do this yourself. Just slice them up, fry them, y mira que rico esto se ve. So now let's get into it. I'm so excited. So like I told you, I left this actually overnight. So if you want it to taste extra good, leave it overnight. And I did a mistake on the video. So in the seasonings, I think I said a quarter of a teaspoon. This is half a teaspoon, which I will write in the description, okay? So here goes. I want to make sure I get enough pulpo. Wow, wow, wow. Here goes. The taste is incredible, and the pulpo is nice and tender. Amazing. You're gonna love this recipe. Once again, please follow us, share this recipe with your loved ones. Make sure you make it for your kids. If you want them to really eat it, I would take off the tentacles, take off the skin. It just looks so much more presentable, as you guys can see. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, The Freakin' Rican Restaurant, Instagram, The Freakin' Rican Restaurant. You can log on to our website, www.thefreakinricanrestaurantnyc.com, to order pasteles, adobo, sofrito, sazon, hats, mugs, anything you want that is about our culture. You can find it on our website, okay? So make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click on the bell so you get notified of up and coming videos, and come visit us at the restaurant. We're open, we never closed. 4306 34th Avenue in Astoria, New York. I love you guys, and remember, la vida es mejor with what? Con un buen sabor. I love you guys. Mwah. So this is Coquito. This is Coco. This is our son, Coco. Coquito, he went to the vet today. He got like 2 shots. Coco, say hi, puppy. Say hi. Hi, YouTube. Oh my God, isn't he the cutest? He's our little baby. Míralo. Oh, he's like, no, I'm camera shy. So he is a full breed Pomeranian, and he is the cutest. So that's a little baby. Okay, love you guys. Bye.